Hi, I'm Meg Michelson, and welcome to Tuesday Connect. Wow, it's been a week, hasn't it? It's been a week. I don't even know what to say beyond it's been a week for me too. And so I'm here, and today I feel like I'm going to need this as much as everybody. I did my meditation this morning, but I think today I need several, which isn't a bad thing. I think it's a really good thing when we give ourselves time for what we need. And meditations can be 5 minutes, 2 minutes, 20 minutes, an hour, 30 minutes, whatever we choose. So often for me, I do my morning meditation, and that's about 25 minutes. And then I do another meditation as needed throughout the day. Sometimes it's 2 minutes, sometimes it's 10 minutes, sometimes it's another half hour. Because we are in crazy, tumultuous times, really good times, the potential for really wonderful abundance. And all of that being said, we still really, especially need to make sure we're taking care of ourselves. So giving ourselves time for calm, peace, letting go of thoughts, dumping your brains, doing a forward fold is a great way to do a brain dump, clear our thoughts, looking out the window at the sky, or if you live by water, spend time just staring at the water. Getting rid of thoughts, giving our mind peace, really helps us actually make better decisions, because now we can connect to spirit. And in that connection to spirit is where we get our ahas. So sometimes I hear people say, I don't have time to clear my thoughts. I don't have time to meditate. That's not true. That's an illusion. We all have time to meditate. We all have time to learn, and it can be in many forms. We can do the dishes and feel the dishwater on our hands. We can count to 30, touching fingers, thumb to fingers, and just paying attention to how that feels. Anytime we are using our 5 senses, paying attention to our surroundings, mindfulness, being mindful of what's going on in front of us, taste, touch, smell, hear, see. That allows us to clear our mind so we can really connect with people, make better decisions. It's very important. It's very important. And all the changes we have going on in our world, this isn't going to end anytime soon, in my belief. This is going to last for a while, because these are huge changes. This is the time of great awakening. And huge changes like the healthcare that we're addressing. The COVID, how are we going to heal that? Well, that's taking time. Bringing fairness and humanness and humanity, human rights to all people. That's coming. It's here in process, but it's going to take time. So how we choose to run our emotions, how we choose to clear our head from thoughts will make all the difference in the outcome, because everything that happens here first. What's going on outside in the greater world all starts in our own being. And then it's our home and our community. And of course, I've said this before, what goes on all over in that big macro environment starts here. So we can add to the anger, we can add to the peace, we can add to the change. And we can contribute to change in a million ways. No, we can. So we can lead with mindfulness and prayer and sending love out every day. We can be kind. We can be angry. And then what will we do with the anger? But the anger in and of itself does nothing. It's just anger. Anger is here to create change. So keeping all of that in mind, how do we want to be creating change? So I'm going to ask you to close your eyes. Put your feet on the floor if they're not already. We have a storm brewing outside. thunder and lightning. I'll hope my dogs keep quiet for this. Put your hand on your heart. And I'm hoping you have an essential oil nearby. And if not, certainly you're welcome to get up and get one. I'm using one called One Heart. Of course, you know, I'm a Young Living gal. Wouldn't use anything else. One Heart is a new oil. And I want the world to be more unified. I want compassion, kindness. I want us to understand that we are all one. We are all connected. We are all equal. We all have each other's backs. So I'm using this oil, One Heart, today. So whatever your oil is, put it on your palm, and with your eyes closed and your feet on the ground, or if you're sitting on the ground, that's okay. Straight spine, and really spend some time inhaling and exhaling with your hands and nose over your mouth. Notice what that does to your central nervous system and your heart rate. Lavender, frankincense, sacred mountain, peace and calming, stress away, One Heart. It brings your body into a state of peace. And having something like a good essential oil helps us. We can do things that help us and not take things so hard, make things so much harder than they have to be. So continuing with your eyes closed, you can inhale down the back of your spine. Inhale down the back of your spine. With each inhale, I want you to pause. So we'll inhale again, and we'll pause, and I'll count, and then we'll exhale and count. So do this with me. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. And slowly and gently exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We'll do that again. Inhale, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold. Exhale slowly. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now let your breathing go into its normal, natural state, being mindful of your breathing. So with your inhale, feel the breath through the nostrils, down the throat. Feel your belly rise. Let it fall. Get into that natural state, and I'd like you to just pay attention to how the breath feels on the inhale, how the breath feels on the exhale. If your mind starts to wander, again, go back to how the breath feels on the inhale, how the breath feels on the exhale. Notice your sits bones on the floor or on the chair. Noticing again the breath. Inhale, feel it through your nostrils, down your throat, into the belly. Your belly will rise and fall, just at your own natural pace. And now, if you're willing, bring your attention up to your heart center. Between the shoulder blades and the chest, in the center of your heart. Bring your attention there with your breathing. So with the inhale, you'll feel it through the nostrils, into the shoulders, the upper and the mid back and the chest. It'll continue down, but you're spending your attention on the movement of your chest, of your heart rate, of your back. That beautiful fourth chakra. This fourth chakra, your heart center, has amazing capacity. Has amazing capacity to love and forgive and be in compassion. Anger is a beautiful tool when used in the right way, but not to linger. To create change, we must also put ourselves in someone else's shoes. Learning compassion. That's how we can move through to forgiveness. So in your heart space, with your eyes closed and your awareness on the movement of your heart, allow yourself to think of someone, and it might just pop in, someone that perhaps needs your forgiveness, or someone that needs your compassion. And if you're not ready to forgive, that's okay. But with that person in front of you, perhaps on a screen, just a magic screen in front of you, or just standing in front of you, imagine just sending that person compassion. Imagine them as a child if it's hard to send compassion as an adult. Imagine their troubles, because we all have them. And we're all human and we all make a million errors, don't we? So just send that person compassion. And if you have no one that needs forgiveness from you, that's lovely. Send someone compassion that irritates you. When you think of someone and that brings up ruffly feelings, send that person compassion now. Open your heart and send them compassion. With every inhale, you feel your breath. With every exhale, you send that person compassion. Notice this shift in your being. Did your body soften? Is it softening? Or is it resisting? When we're sending compassion, we're not saying the acts that caused us to feel disempowered in any way, those acts are not okay. Yet we're coming from a place of compassion, knowing that everybody in this world is subject to making errors or mistakes or doing things without being connected to their own spirit, not doing things for their highest good. And when we move into a place of compassion, that's where we can shift. That's where change can happen. Because now we connected on a heart level. We see things differently. We have more ahas. We know how to relate to this person possibly. And we released them from that tight grip that kept them in our physical body, which is so not healthy. Give them their self back. So continue to breathe, sending now your self-compassion for all the burdens you've carried in this lifetime, for all the ways you've tried to continue to create beauty in your own life. For all the errors you've made, we've all made. Send yourself compassion. So remember, with the in-breath, feel the air come through your nostrils, down your throat, and expand your chest and your back. The exhale, release your shoulders. Allow your body, your whole being to fill with compassion towards self. Not pity, compassion, understanding, unconditional love. Continue with your eyes closed. Notice the in-breath and notice the out-breath. Notice if you have tears. Notice if you have smiles. Whatever you're feeling, it's good to feel. Slowly bring awareness now to the bottoms of your feet, if they're touching the floor, or if you're sitting on the floor, whatever parts of your legs, perhaps the sides of your shins, sides of your calves. Wiggle your toes. Move your neck. Elongate your spine. Touch your hands together. With the next inhale and exhale, open your eyes. Really feel what it's like to be on the inside of your body. Look around the room. Find something in the room or out the window that you love, that brings feelings of affinity. Maybe it's a mirror and you're looking at yourself. Have a beautiful day, and I hope to see you next week.